What is good, Jets fans, NFL fans? How are we doing? Hope you all had a happy Thanksgiving with your family. I for sure did. Black Friday. Hope you guys are going out shopping for your family and loved ones for the holidays. Happy holidays, everybody, as we're officially in the holiday season. It's Black Friday. We got football in an hour. I'm actually watching my Knicks in the fourth quarter almost lose to the worst team in the league in the Charlotte Hornets. So it's going to be a little live reaction to the Knicks, but that's not what I'm going to be talking about. We're talking about the Jets and the Miami Dolphins in this show. All right, that's what we're going to be talking about in this one. Shout out to BetUS for being the proud sponsor of Jets Media, baby. Much love to BetUS as always. First, I want to say how thankful I am for all of you guys that's been tuning in. I didn't do a show yesterday on Thanksgiving. I was not live this morning. I'll wake up and ball. I will be live on the Huddle in an hour. Oh, that's going to be a fun show. But I wanted to say I'm very thankful for you guys for all your consistent love and support for what I do here on Jets Media, for what I do for Roundtable Sports and what we're building over there. I love you guys. Thank you all so much. Let's get into business. Hit the like button on your way in, man. I'm going to start off with this. First of all, if there's some people wondering, why am I talking about the Dolphins game, bro? You're a Jets YouTuber. Why you talk about the Miami Dolphins? First of all, the Miami Dolphins are in the Jets division, so it's relevant. Number two, I own a company about division reporting. All right? I'm the host of the AFC's Roundtable. Therefore, I need to talk about what's going on in the AFC East on my channel. And all I'm going to say with the Miami Dolphins, and listen, I know the Jets stink. I'm going to start off with that. This is nothing to do with the Jets. The Jets are worse than the Miami Dolphins. How about that? But that does not deteriorate the reality of this. I told you so. I told you so. All Dolphins fans have been doing these last few weeks has been calling me a hater. Just, Richie, you're such a hater. You're a Dolphin hater. I mean, like, listen, obviously we all don't like our rivals, but all I've been saying about the Miami Dolphins is facts. And I also have been listening to TD Finstock hype up the Dolphins and putting them in this universe of them being just as good as the Chiefs, the Lions, the Bills even. I mean, that's where I had to draw the line. Putting Tua Tagovailoa in the conversation as the best QB in the league the last 3 weeks. That's what I have to hear TD Finstock. And I know he doesn't represent the entire fan base, but that's the singular Miami Dolphins person I have to deal with. And I was telling him, listen, I will give the Dolphins their respect and Tua his respect if they go perform well and beat the Green Bay Packers. They did not perform well. They were not even competitive. And my thing I have to say about the Miami Dolphins fan base is something I'm noticing, man. There is a civil war amongst Dolphins fans about Tua. And it's hilarious because Jets fans can relate to it, right? When Sam Darnold was drafted, we had the Sam Darnold truthers that would defend Sam no matter what. People say he stinks. And then he drafts Zach Wilson. Same thing. You have the Zach Wilson truthers, whatever you want to call them, that will defend Zach Wilson and Sam Darnold blindly no matter what. Same thing with Tua. Now, is Tua better than those quarterbacks? Better than Zach Wilson, Sam Darnold? That's up for debate now. But my point is there's Dolphins fans that are blindly defending Tua no matter what, not holding him accountable for last night's loss. I mean, give me a break. If you're a Dolphins fan watching this, what is your actual assessment of Tua? Because watching that game, if you came around and look at the box score and you're like, yeah, bro, look, you had this rating and you had this many yards, dude. He's great. It was not his fault. I mean, come on. If that's what we're doing, man. If we're box score watching, you got to... Oh, but he had 80% completion percentage, Richie. But Tua had 365 yards, 2 touchdowns. This is the perfect example of stats lie. Where was Tua in the first half when it mattered? Where was it? He started putting up numbers when he needed to. I don't give a damn about about yards. I care about touchdowns, points. The man had 3 points at halftime as an offense. I know that things were not in his favor where they muffed the punt and he was not able to, establish a run game. It's not all on Tua. But if you came around that game thinking to yourself that Tua is this guy, he missed key throws on 4th downs, 3rd downs, wide open passes, airmailing it. Those are critical plays you got to make when you're in a game like that. No excuse. I just feel like it's wild to me that there's still Dolphins fans blindly defending him. It really is. Scott in the chat says, you called out TD this past week. Epic. Say you hating, you're not. Just telling the truth. Go Bills. That's what I'm saying, man. Dolphins fans get sensitive in their feelings when I say the truth and call me a hater. And I told them, I'm like, listen, I want the Dolphins to prove me wrong. Go out there in Green Bay and let's see you play winning caliber playoff football in a cold weather game. And then I will give you your respect that you want me to give. And what happened? They fell flat. The Green Bay Packers outbeat them in every single category. Outcoached. Everything about that team is better. Like I said, people thought I should be buying into them beating the Rams, the Raiders, and the Patriots. Come on. Now, when it comes to the Jets, we're worse than the Dolphins. Okay, so if there's any Dolphins fans, who's this Jets fan talking trash, bro? The Jets this, Jets that. Guys, I am going to be live on the huddle in 50 minutes, and you guys are not going to want to miss what I'm about to do to TD Fins Talk, man, because I had to hear so much. But I don't know if you guys knew this, but the Jets play a football game Sunday. Can you imagine that? The Jets play a football game Sunday. Who would have thought? Right? The Jets actually are playing a football game. It feels like we haven't played a football game in forever. Like, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Feels like we haven't played a football game in a lifetime. So the Jets are back. Chat, what is your level of anything going into this game? Like, what is going through your mind as a Jets fan? Are we excited for this game? Are we dreading it? I mean, every single Jets fan right now, I speak behalf of Jets Nation, we're all in off-season mode. Who's our next coach? Who's our next GM? Who's our quarterback next year? But we have 7 football games left. 7 after the bye. Isn't that wild? We have 7 full games of Jets football to get through before we can actually talk about where we're drafting and all these things. I find that really insane. And we all know one thing about the Jets. They're going to start winning when we don't need them to. We could all admit that. That's not me saying the Jets are a good football team, but that's just me saying that we have talent. Talent usually likes to play with pride, and they're not going to go out the fight. Watch the Jets win 7 games and go 7-10. Watch. For no reason, just to ruin our draft pick, just to sell us false hope. I'm not predicting that to happen because we're really are that bad this year. And the difference of the Jets being bad this year than previous seasons is usually we just don't have a good team, right? We don't have a good roster. We don't have talent. We're depleted of talent. We're injured all over the team. Usually that's why we suck. But this year's different, man. That's not why we suck. We don't have a coach. We don't have anybody planning against opponents in a properly manner. Nobody trusts Jeff Ulbrich and his staff. Let's be honest. And then we have players that are also checked out. Some will play with pride. Some are completely checked out. Be like, yeah, I'm ready for the offseason. Get me out of here. Which is sad. Garrett Wilson's still going for that 1,000-yard season, which I think he's going to get, which is going to be a beautiful thing. Lino TV. Lino. $5 super chat. Much love to you. I don't know if I remember I super chat TD telling him I love it when he hype his team just so it can crash and burn versus Green Bay. Facts. Like, I learned a lot about me as a fan this year, as a Jets fan. Like, do you guys remember when the Jets beat the Texans? Was I on here screaming that Rodgers is the best QB after that game and the defense is about to go crazy, we're winning out, and we're going to the playoffs? No, I didn't let one win infiltrate my mind. But right when the Dolphins beat the Rams, TD Finstock went on this level of delusion that just set him up for failure. And the reason why I did not get bought into the Texans game, by the way, the Jets demolished the Texans. We had every reason at the time to be excited, but I didn't. I didn't get sucked in because I did not want to build myself up for more disappointment. And I'm very happy I did that because I did not get disappointed because I knew what was going on. Joe the Jet with a super chat. I like Will Howard out of OSU for QB. Yeah, I mean, listen, now we're at the quarterback search. We're in the quarterback search. So, Joe the Jet, let us know who quarterback you guys like. Also, some Jets news I definitely want to talk about. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button, please. Hit the like button on your way into the show. Much appreciated. Something I did want to highlight. We had an update on Jordan Travis. Apparently, he had a setback, right? Which is unfortunate. A lot of Jets fans want to see Jordan Travis. I don't think it's that big of a deal for his long-term development. I never expected him to play at all this season, regardless. And he was placed on the list where he can't even play this season unless something has to happen. So I think Jordan Travis getting hurt and having a setback is unfortunate news for him individually. But I'm fully prepared and hopeful that he's going to be fully healthy and ready to go with this new coaching staff, new regime for OTAs and training camp next year and compete for a backup role. That's what we can hope for, right? We want Jordan Travis to be our good backup quarterback for the future. That's how I look at Jordan Travis. Him turning into our franchise quarterback, that is way more of a pipe dream than anything. The realistic approach to Jordan Travis is he's our long-term backup plan. And that's okay. Having a good backup quarterback there's nothing wrong with that. The question is, who's our starter next year if Rodgers retires? A lot of people are speculating some things. Are the Jets? I'm gonna throw something out there that's gonna piss people off. Hire Brian Flores as the head coach. Hire Josh McCown as the offensive coordinator. Sign Sam Darnold in free agency. Josh McCown, Sam Darnold reunion. Let's see how many people I piss off by saying that in the chat. Hey, I don't know. You guys know how I feel about Sam Darnold. Okay, so I can definitely admit that if there was one specific player I have a soft spot for and am delusional for, it's Sam Darnold. 100%. Right? It's not happening. I may or may not start pushing the agenda of bring Sam back to the Jets. May or may not happen because I know I would get a lot of slander from you guys. Okay? But at the end of the day, how funny of a hypothetical story would it be of Sam Darnold getting drafted by the Jets trading him away, and then he goes on this journey to get developed, and then he's fully developed, and then comes to the Jets, gets paid, gets paired to the new coaching staff, and he actually still fulfills the destiny of being the Jets franchise quarterback. Oh my God, there's nobody in the world that would love that more than me. It's not happening. Okay, very unlikely, but it's just fun to dream. It's fun and that's the beautiful thing about where we're all right now. It's November 29th, and the Jets are 3-8. We can fantasize about potential futures right now, even ones that are completely unrealistic. Some people are saying Justin Fields. I'm going to say right now, absolutely not. I am dead against Justin Fields, and I will be openly about that. I don't care to be open. No Justin Fields for me. I've never been a believer in Justin Fields. I didn't want the Jets to draft Justin Fields, even though I did prefer him over Zach Wilson, but it's not because I love Justin Fields. Not a fan of Justin Fields. Nope. Not a fan. No, thank you. No, thank you. Now, I think that there are some quarterbacks out there that we're not thinking of. And I invite everybody to open our minds and think. As my Knicks are down up by... Okay, hold on one sec, guys. The Knicks game is getting to the crunch time. Please miss this. Please miss this. Yes. Thank God. The Knicks just have to beat the Hornets right now real quick, guys. All right, they fouled Brunson. Thank you. Weird to have the Knicks on at noon. Black Friday. We saw there was a Bleacher Report article that came out with potential Jets targets, and Geno Smith and Sam Darnold were listed. I don't see Geno Smith coming back at all. Speaking of Geno Smith, we're versing him Sunday, and I haven't even brought it up. Who cares? Raise your hand in the chat if you have zero interest of me previewing Jets Seahawks. That's why I haven't done a video. I haven't done anything about this game. If I uploaded a Jets Seahawks preview video, it would get 5 views. If that. Nobody cares, which is why I'm not doing it. Who cares? Jalen Brunson getting MVP chance in Charlotte. Let's go. Love it. Who cares about this game coming up, man? Nobody. Are we watching it? Oh, yeah, we watching it. I'm going to be live during the game. As always, come on now. You know we're live during the game. Why does Brunson miss the free throw? Oh, boy. Well, we got a lot of exciting things coming up, even though the Jets are fully out of it. Yes, sir. LaSalle with a $2 super chat. What's good, bro? Brooklyn. Oh, Brooklyn Nets. What'd you guys do? Win 3 straight? Congratulations, my friend. Thanks for the super chat. Sarah, stay away from Cat. He's ours. Thank you for that trade. The Jets need to do what the Knicks did. We took the Timberwolves superstar, Karl Anthony Towns, made him ours. Now the Jets need to take your superstar coaches and bring them here and make them ours. Sorry, Sarah. The Minnesota franchises are going to help the New York franchises this season. The Jets not do something good about Jake. What? I already feel the Jets winning for no reason. Yeah, I think we can all agree that's most likely. Most likely happening. I'm curious to see the odds for the game, though, because I honestly have no idea. If I see the Jets as betting favorites right now, I may lose my mind. Let's react to it together. What's the spread for the Jets? It's even. Oh, my God. The first place, Seattle Seahawks. It's even odds. Even odds. I can't believe that. If you guys want to check out BetUS, make sure you guys use the promo code YouTube150, making your account. All right. 125% on your second and third deposits, 150% on your first deposit, all the way up to $2,000, guys. That is BetUS Sportsbook, the #1 online sportsbook. Very fortunate to have them. As you guys know, I'm part of BetUS TV as well. Go to their website. You see all their great shows. And here I am. I made it. I made it. Exciting show right here. We're going to be there live on BetUS TV's YouTube channel at 3 p.m. I am hosting right now this because Dan Mitchell is on a vacation. So exciting stuff there. Much love to BetUS TV and BetUS Sportsbook. JC Starhawk with a $5 super chat. I'm a Wizards fan, and I feel the pain of losing. Damn, Wizards. That's pain. That's pain, man. Thank you, JC Starhawk, for the super chat, my friend. I appreciate it. Much love to you. When you talk to TD live on air, tell him Lino said, did Tua change the narrative? Oh, he cemented the narrative, bro. He did change it because it's no longer a narrative. It's a fact. It's a fact, bro. It is a hold hard fact now. So there's that. TD Fins talk. When is the next AFC East Roundtable? Monday. DF Forever, Monday. Monday. Dan is going to be back from his cruise. Buffalo winning the division on Sunday night. Yeah, I have you guys winning that game. I have the Bills winning the division for sure. You guys have the Bills winning the division too? Jets, Seahawks, man. What should we expect in this game? Are we going to have a weird competitive? Breece Hall is expected to play. Garrett Wilson, I hope, has a good game. That's really all I care about. Can Sauce finish the season on a positive note? I think that's something I'm going to look after. Sauce Gardner's having a down year for his standards. By the way, I know no one wants to hear this. Sauce is not trash this year. He's just not playing elite. That's the difference. He's playing good football. But good is not at a standard. Therefore, people look at him as trash, overrated. Yes, that is true, overrated, but not trash. Still a good corner. So what's Sauce going to do on the end? Is he going to be able to match up against DK Metcalf and JSN and make some plays? I mean, because we all love Sauce, but he's having a down year. Wake up. You know, like this is now roster evaluations point for the Jets. Jamie and Sherwood, pending free agent. Is this new regime going to want to bring him back? Right? We have a question mark at the linebacker positions. Is CJ Mosley going to stay? Quincy Williams is here, but Jamie and Sherwood is like a pending free agent, right? Luckily, we locked up Michael Carter II. I mean, yeah, he's been MIA this season, though, let's be honest. I mean, where's he been this year? So Will McDonald was like second in the league in sacks, and then he just hasn't had a sack in 5 weeks. So, yeah, I'm looking at some players that are like, show us some signs, audition to the new coaching staff that they want to keep you and that you have that dog within you. Okay, who's that? Who is that, though? Like, getting Jermaine Johnson back is going to be a big plus. DJ Reed entering free agency. He's not a Jet next year, I promise you that. He's leaving the Jets in free agency for sure. You know, offensively, Olu playing left tackle is definitely going to be something to watch. That's going to be a fun ending to the season. Tyron Smith is going to get shut down, not playing in this game. Bro, Olu, please be our franchise left tackle. Oh, my God. I really hope that Joe Douglas just left us with a hit. And Olu, I mean, he looks good so far, right? He's still got a long way to go. But please, Olu, be our franchise left tackle. Because if he is, that is massive for the future of this team, man. I think one of the biggest things we should look at for the rest of the year is Olu at left tackle. Because if he's a hit, that is so big. Because if he's a bust, that's going to hurt. Because if you can hit on a left tackle in the draft and you can have him on a rookie deal, it's just as important of having like a wide receiver on a rookie contract, a quarterback on a rookie contract. Left tackles are a premium. They cost a lot. So Olu is a player to watch out for. Is he a left tackle for the future? I'm hopeful that he is. Also, Joe Tippmann continue to develop. AVT still injured, banged up. He really did not live up to that hype, man. I mean, when we drafted him, and that's sad. I mean, he's going to be a Jet next year too, but I don't know. I'm just really curious to see the avenue the Jets go with this new regime coming on in. LaSalle with a super chat. Thank you, LaSalle. The Jets should get either Dan Lanning or Ben Johnson as head coach. Listen, I feel like Ben Johnson is a guy that we all really, really want. Dan Lanning is an interesting name. Do we really want to go to college? I want someone that's experienced. Neither of these two are experienced. Not to say I don't want them, but if I'm like, you know, making my checkpoints of the type of coach I want the Jets to bring in, it's experience, like Mike Vrabel. Right? Pete Carroll, those types of guys. I want experience. That's just me, though. So we shall see. All right, guys, I got to go because the Knicks game's wrapped up. I'm going to make a quick Knicks recap video, so go check me out on Knicks Media. Also, we're going to be live on the Huddle in a half hour. All right? In a half hour, we'll be live on the Huddle. I will see you guys then. Much love to everybody in the chat. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Hit the like button on your way out. Don't miss out on BetUS TV's The Huddle live in a half hour. It's going to be my first time talking to TD after that Dolphins L last night. Can't wait for that. All right. Much love to the chat. See you guys next time. Jets Media is out. Shout out to BetUS Sportsbook for being the proud sportsbook sponsor of Jets Media all season long. Salute to you guys. Peace.